No, it's not.
So no one else is coming.
Well, she's still gotta look.
She's vigilant.
Yes.
Or she heard a noise. Why can't I talk?
Words are hard.
Struggling all day.
Words are hard.
Talking's hard.
Life is hard.
Okie dokie. So, last time.
Our adventurers.
Our adventures. You guys left West Hill after the priestess escaped and went into the coastlands, where you happened upon a cave where you sent the paladin in with you guys to deal with some mages.
He was naked, right?
With like a dagger and a
He was
shield.
naked.
He had small clothes on, okay? He wasn't naked. He wasn't naked.
In my mind, he was.
Oh gosh. That would be kind of... Never mind.
That'd be brutal.
Quite.
At least
Slaughtering
then he'd
people
have
just-
2 weapons.
Oh gosh.
There's a 3-legged race.
You guys dispatched the mages who were worshipping something called Toth. Never heard of this thing before. Paladin never has either. You head to the nearest town, which is Adamaranthine. And that's where you meet the weird salesman and go to sleep for the night. After your warrior dwarf spent some time with the paladin, who wasn't naked. It's in a small clothes.
Naked.
It's always good to have an extra blunt weapon at hand.
Well, they call me the hammer.
That's funny in 2 ways. What weapon?
It also kind of sounded like a Cards Against Humanity reference there. Boris, the Soviet love hammer.
Yes. Yes. Did you two get a room? Or are you sleeping outside?
Kind of sleeping wherever.
Yeah.
Just wherever I fell asleep. That was my goal this time.
I went out to the outhouse and like passed out on the way.
Out back by the trash, eating all the food that people throw away.
People do waste good food.
True.
Working in restaurants, they'll send back whole steaks.
Throw it away.
That's what they told me.
Nope. He sat there and ate it.
One night, a party got a whole set of edible arrangements sitting, and they sent the whole thing of edible arrangements back to the kitchen when they left. I got to eat it all. All the pineapple. That pineapple was so good. The strawberries were gigantic. It was really good. I recommend edible arrangements. It's not paid for these comments, unfortunately.
Not a sponsor.
This episode not brought to you by Edible.
Not brought to you by Cards Against Humanity. Not brought to you by Edible Arrangements.
Or, of course, the Soviet love hammer.
Yes.
Well, that's a brought to you by Boris.
It is. The one sponsor, Boris the Hammer.
Thank you, Boris.
Thanks, Boris.
That's Vidania.
Come again.
You did loosen the binds on the paladin. Your 2 dwarven friends were getting drunk downstairs when you left. And I guess you 2 were babysitting them until you fell asleep.
So lightweights.
and the 2 dwarven chicks slept in the same room. So. What? Shoo.
Jeez.
So, you guys wake up. You know the dwarves want to head towards dinner room or boat port. So you head downstairs and you see the 2 dwarves like huddled like over in a corner, kind of like whispering to one another. You see this guy sleeping at a table. You're not sure where he is.
I'm not sure where I am.
He's like the dude.
He is like the dude. But yeah, they're whispering in hushed tones over there.
Okay.
You see like a couple people scattered throughout this place, and then there's someone who's serving breakfast.
I'm gonna come up like behind them and put an arm on each of their shoulders and be like, "What are we talking about, fellas?"
They're just gonna start to look back at you. It's like, oh no, just business, yeah, business. You know, we were talking about your pay. Yes, your pay.
Yeah. So about that.
Yeah, we were going to count that, weren't we? Yes, we were. Give me a moment.
Am I at the same table? Or am I?
No, you're at a different table, and you kind of wake up at the like exclamation.
Hey.
Hey!
Useless metal.
Useless metal. You saw what it bought those 2.
Shiny stuff.
So how useless is it?
Could have taken it.
And none of that stuff benefited me, so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that merchant did say he will meet you guys on the road.
You can be paid in favors. From the dwarf.
Favors.
Favors from the dwarves. Wow.
Did the dwarves like you that much?
He's your contact.
That's true. Haha! I should keep a journal. Darn.
Yeah, you should probably keep a journal to remember the important
What's
things.
his name?
I don't know if I don't think I wrote it down anywhere.
Yeah, I might have that. I do.
Oh.
Guess he's your contact now.
No. I didn't.
Starts with the V.
Does it? Because it's not written anywhere.
What about the kid in Lothering that you sent to go to the black?
I got that one.
The Black Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you were here when.
No.
Yeah. So.
But regardless, my character was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I am the one with the proficiency in a...
Oh, I have the bandit guy too.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I need a piece of paper. I also need to start writing this stuff down.
Alright, let me give you.
I have a very good notebook in
Oh, in the merchant.
Oh, you have both of them?
Oh my god.
And I
Notes for the win.
even have the fish.
Nice. The angry fish.
Mm-hmm. It's even got a star beside it because I know he's gonna come back and kill us.
Remember?
Final boss.
Final boss. You think that the archdemon is the final boss, but really,
It's the fish.
it's the
That's funny.
it's the angry fish.
Archdemon misspoke his spell and possessed a fish.
That's
Question that has nothing to do with any of this. I don't understand the notes that I wrote about the cloak that I bought. I know it makes me immune to web damage, but what's the stealth bonus on it? Was it +2?
2? I think it's a +2. Like I said, I tried to make it vague, so it's just like, I just messed up myself. Anyways, give me a moment.
I don't
What
understand.
are the names?
I don't know.
One of them started
I may
with
have
B, so I'm
forgotten to,
assuming
because I
that
think
was
it was.
Boris.
I think my
Boris.
stealth
What's
or
his name?
dexterity. I don't know.
No, it wasn't Boris.
I understand now. I put +4
Yeah.
next to stealth because that.
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
that's what that means.
Yes.
That means that instead of anyway.
Oh, there we go. I just found all that stuff.
Say all that up.
Oh, stop shaking.
Vatic. Vatic and Warwick.
told you again, you still have his name written down.
Haha.
Your.
That's what she said, wasn't it?
V-A-D-I-K.
I put one too many T's, but that's about
Anybody-
right. No,
anybody?
she said the other dude.
Should be
Rorik.
not even
It was
T's.
Rorik,
Nobody
wasn't it?
appreciate it.
Rourke
My
back.
bad. That's what I did wrong.
York.
I'm thinking back to the last campaign.
Just want to point out that nobody appreciated my solid "Are You Afraid of the Dark" reference.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can go back and rewind it. Rewind the tape.
Yeah.
Rewind the tape.
Play a clip.
Uh-huh.
You have notes now? Do you want these two dwarven names too?
Yeah, sure.
Is that the people we're traveling with?
Yes. Gurdon, Jerdon,
I don't care about those guys.
and Hernar,
They'll be dead. in like 2 weeks.
Hirnar.
When he goes crazy and kills them probably.
Okay.
And those are the Carta dwarves.
Smuggling contact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Smuggle ourselves in. Totino DeShorter.
Oh God. I'm bringing that up.
Also, you guys are in town, so if you want to buy what's the rest on your wish list, you can.
I don't think I had a wish list. I don't think I have money.
You have no money, yeah. So yeah, Jordan heads outside. Well, Hernar is still kind of sitting there. He's like writing something down on a piece of paper, trying to like.
Can I like roll a dex to try and like look at it sneakily? I don't know. I don't know if that'd be...
Look at it sneakily.
Yes.
Or you can ask a certain sneaky person to.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a better idea because I'm not sneaky. I actually have like plate armor now. That's not sneaky.
No.
Clank, clank, clank.
Do you hear that?
I'm trying to see if there's like a
Wait, where did these die come from?
name, pickpocket or
Those are the
something.
diet that I was using.
I guess that's all under stealth in this,
So I got these.
which I mean makes sense.
Okay. Well, can you see what he's writing down on that paper over there? I'm very curious.
Wait, are you just saying that with him right over there, or are you just gonna go over and be like, hey?
Yeah, I was just gonna like go over, like be sneaky about it. Be like, hey.
I mean, it
Like, far
was.
away.
It was
Ching,
whispered.
ching, ching.
Yeah.
You know, we travel together. It's not weird that she should like come and talk to me.
Yeah, and you're waking up. You see them. Don't know where Arne is.
Let's see, 15, 19 for
19.
Dex.
Oh my gosh. Look at this
That's not
roll.
including. I don't know if that was like stealth, but I just did that. That's just Dex.
It is stealth, so add whatever you need.
So then
Really rolling. You just went.
23.
It's like a Yahtzee cup.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Oh my gosh.
Very annoying noise.
So you had
I like
20
it.
something?
23.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. So he's mumbling, writing something down, and then he kind of looks up towards the door as Jordan comes back, and you're just like, whoop, and then walk away with this.
What does it say?
So you gotta get far enough away from him, and you notice it's in Dwarven.
It's a good thing I'm a dwarf, but I don't know if I know how to read or not.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Don't know if we never really landed on that.
You are technically a duster.
Yeah,
So
so-
your educational level is probably
Not so good.
But
Yeah.
what would rating be?
reading would be not intelligence, but cunning.
I have 0 in cunning.
But you have a 3 in communication?
I have 1 in
Okay.
communication.
It was the other one, then.
Yeah, no.
So I go and get her. Like I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
That's
You're a noble. You can read.
That should probably be something I work on.
You should be proud of this fact, considering barbarians can't read.
Yes. Success. I finally evolved.
Grown shorter, but evolved, yes.
Oh man.
The extra weight of the brain, yeah. Laser down.
You're just stronger down.
It's good. Same
So
brain waves there.
That's why I'm 6'5".
Damn.
A little lightheaded?
Little bit.
Airheaded?
Okay, so what does this paper say?
So it's discussing the paladin that's up in the room, and it's requesting information from kind of a black market dealer, it seems like, in references to selling him to Kirkwall.
Cool.
Yeah.
Slavery.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can say something or not. Especially since, Jordan's walking over and you see her and are like, huh? Where did my paper go?
Does it say how much they're planning on selling it for?
They're asking for about 3,000 gold.
Oh man.
I could build armor out of that gold.
That wouldn't be
But
very
she
good.
only knows. You fell asleep on the John. In the outhouse. You kind of wake up, it's like, where am I?
It's a very convenient,
What a
convenient
convenient
place
place
to
to fall
wake
asleep.
up.
Yes.
And wake up.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Oh man. I just don't know.
So at this point, you could meander back to the tavern if you want, unless you're gonna, take your sweet time on the John.
Take my time.
Okay, got it. Got it.
You can't enjoy the little things in life.
Time of reflection.
Time of reflection.
Or depending on what he ate, you can't enjoy some of the big things in life. But,
Oh my gosh. Damn.
so, did you tell me what,
No.
what the note said? Okay.
No, she hasn't said anything, but you can see that she's just staring at it.
Yeah. It trade documents about selling the prisoner for money.
How much?
3,000 gold.
Keep that handy. But
She already
He
sprints
is-
upstairs and starts taking it. Come with me.
And I think at the end of the last game, she already we'd already you told me that you'd lose. We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. Just reiterating that.
Yes. You don't know what happened in the night, but he was in the dwarf's room, and so if he had escaped, they would know.
Yeah.
They would know.
Yeah.
So something happened.
I guess my character will say, oh gosh. He's an honorable warrior, and I don't think he deserves such a life. And then I guess I'll just go get breakfast, ponder.
Okay.
I feel like that's what nobles would be good at, pondering.
Yes. Ferta, where's your loyalties lie?
Thinking you're not actually ever doing anything sounds about right.
I'm thinking about it. I had been for helping him escape, but it'd also be kind of nice to nick that gold, that 3,000 gold.
How much gold do you have currently?
She's a duster, man.
That's my point. She has more gold than she's ever seen in her entire life. And more
But
than
that would be
most people will
more
ever see
than
in their
more.
entire
That
life.
would even be more.
Even more reason.
But I mean, this is also a negotiation, so you don't know if he's actually gonna get that or not.
Yeah. It's true.
Whew.
That might be the high ball.
Yeah. I don't think you guys told Arne.
Oh, I just kind of thought he would be eating.
I don't know what's going on. No, I'm not Arne.
I mean, Gurd.
Like, wait,
No, you're on the toilet. You're on the toilet.
Like
wait a
go
second.
knock on the door. Hey.
By the way.
Go knock on the door. You're going to the John.
No, just sitting there, confused.
Confused. Because they're whispering to each other. You don't know why you slept in
And like she disappeared for a moment because she rolled a stealth,
Yeah.
and I'm already groggy.
Yes. You come in from your glorious
Go
poop.
pick food.
Yeah, and you grab food and sit there. You see the warrior thinking, which is weird. You
That's why you look
see
like you're in pain.
you see her look like she's counting her coins and trying to imagine something.
I don't give out that much money in public.
And he is just eating.
Growing boy.
They're eating at a different table than the dwarves were at, right?
Yes, they're eating away from the Carta dwarves. The Carta dwarves have made themselves very far away.
Okay, well, I guess I'll...
And Hernar is still looking for his piece of paper, like looking underneath the table, like.
I'm gonna associate myself with lightweights.
I'm gonna go pull up a chair at their table. And, how do you guys feel about slavery? You guys.
I'll be in this, I'm over there.
Do they know what slavery technically is? Because, you guys don't have slaves. The closest you have is, like, stealing a woman from another child to make her your wife.
Yeah.
And that's not technically slavery. That is something that's a tradition among your tribes.
We tie some knots, and then that's how many years we're married.
Yeah. So,
Untie
you
your
might not
knots,
know
actually.
what exactly she's referring to.
Is that like a dish?
The enslavement of another person.
I'm not eating another person.
Depends on the type of person.
It's disgusting. You can eat the person.
Like
Okay.
if they're plump, you know.
Try to eat lean.
Taking another person prisoner and keeping them as a prisoner to do your bidding.
I do all my own bidding.
What?
Do you understand?
I mean, I kind of feel like that anyway.
Whose slave are you?
Kind of feels like yours.
You don't listen.
I don't imagine that someone who is forced to work for somebody else would like to listen.
And when they don't listen, they get beaten or killed.
Good luck.
I like beatings and killings.
You're pretty good at that.
Okay, what about selling someone into slavery, into that life, to be beaten and used?
How much food are the givings?
No food.
That's messed up.
That's not okay.
But a lot of useless metal.
Useless
I draw the line at no food. I mean, that's it.
There's no food. Look, you think they would give us a cart full of food instead of gold?
I'm gonna take my mug, I'm gonna slam it on the table. Winch! More meat!
All the bees are dead in this area. It's an epidemic.
Now my dwarf's true goal is to become a beekeeper.
Me bees are dying.
Do your part to save the
The bee age
bees.
is ending.
Go plant some flowers.
Winch comes over, Phil tops you off. There you go, honey.
Thank you. Take like a big chug, like half the drink, like half of it.
It's been a while since I've seen some tall men of your sort around here.
Are they slaves?
No, goodness no. We don't have slaves in Ferelden.
They don't have slaves in Ferelden.
Why are you trying to talk about selling a slave for?
What? You guys talking about selling?
We were talking about slavery. They don't know the concept, so I was trying to eliminate.
Oh! Well, good luck with that.
She hit me. Am I a slave now?
Claving? Is she a slave? She works for them.
But she gets paid. Slaves don't get paid.
They get fed, don't they?
Sometimes, and only a little.
Mm. Are they feeding you enough?
You
Well,
eat well?
Yeah, I eat well. How else am I going to keep this figure?
Seems to be some inconsistencies in your story.
She's not a slave.
No, I'm not a slave.
That's why she's fed well.
Mhm.
If she was a slave, she probably wouldn't be fed well.
Ferta, you're listening to this.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to tell all these idiots to quiet down with the dwarf, you know, like halfway over there.
Do you know any well-fed slaves?
There's no slaves in Ferelden.
She doesn't.
But-
You gotta sell a slave to her.
However, usually they're not fed really well. They're not paid, they're not free to do whatever they want, and they have to listen to their owner or their master.
This is
Will
not
you
a,
cook for me?
this is not a life for me.
It's not, but if they'll cook for me, I can give them food. Does that mean we can have a slave? If we feed them well.
Is your dog a slave?
Is your dog a slave? I mean, that's actually a really good point.
No, she's fed well.
But, I mean, I fed your dog because you didn't feed it enough. It told me.
Dogs eat more than they're supposed to.
And in the last battle, your dog got a pretty good beating.
It did.
Yeah. I love my dog. She saved my life.
So slaves save lives.
Slave lives matter.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So we should give people slaves so we will save their lives.
But only if they're fed well.
But only if they're fed well. We need slave masters who feed well, and all will be well.
No. I'm gonna take my meat and I'm gonna walk away and go sit at a different table.
Go sit at a different table by yourself, just kind of drinking.
For someone with a slave, she doesn't like slaves that much.
Dog gets up in the chair
I think
where she was, starts eating whatever was left on her plate.
I'll give her some food.
There, doggy. Eat well.
Okay. No, doggy's affection meter is not going up for Arne.
It will soon be your NPC.
I don't know, you guys are neck and neck.
I'm taking your dog from you. I healed it.
So, yeah. So she's still contemplating.
So, dumb question. Is it, it's the morning now, right? Okay. I kind of want to tiptoe up, and see if our paladin friend is even still in there.
Got it. Sorry, Sammy, your tail is in the way.
Let's see. Ooh, that's not great. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. 16.
16. Okay. So yeah, you tiptoe upstairs And you head towards the dwarves' room. Now, you open the dwarves' room door, which is unlocked, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you do see the paladin still in there. Difference is, his right leg looks funny.
His right leg looks funny.
Yeah, like, it's
Supposed to face
turned
that direction.
kind of a weird direction that it shouldn't be turned.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
They're gonna take gold off of that.
What happened?
You don't know.
Like I asked him, like
Well, he's
Oh.
gagged.
probably.
so.
Oh. Okay, well I take his.
They came back, saw that my bonds were loose, and broke my leg.
Okay.
Just tell
Be
me
right
it's
back.
very sneaky.
I go down and I as inconspicuously as possible,
Mhm.
try to gather everybody and like, hey, I first explained to them that we were going to try to give him a chance to escape last night, and then they broke his leg. His leg's up there broken, this guy, bled next to us. I don't know. Might be good to help him out. I can't fix a broken leg.
I could cut it off.
Might save his life.
Probably won't make a very good slave if you do that.
He's a slave?
I thought she was gonna sell him.
You're selling our friend?
No, I think it's wrong.
Why are you selling him?
Our
I'm not
other
selling it.
our other traveling companions are gonna sell him.
And we found out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and stare them down.
You turn around and you look, and you notice they're gone.
Okay, I'm going to follow his stare, see that they're gone,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go upstairs.
Going upstairs. You hear her like clunk, 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 clunk.
And I'm like, I jump up and I start throwing tables out of the way.
It's like, hey, what are you doing? That's my it.
Going straight for the
So much
stair.
for being
This
inconspicuous.
whole thing has me very confused. First we're selling the man, and then we're not selling the man.
Ferta, you are there, so you can explain it. Maybe.
And I'm yelling as I'm going, you're not selling our friend!
You at least need to feed him well.
You're not selling our friend.
Okay.
Can't
See,
trust the barkeep either.
See, it's called a moral dilemma because we like useless metal, but this guy did really help us out. So, trying to decide whether or not to help him or not, and I decided on the side of helping the guy whose leg was like over pointed in the corner when it should have been pointing forward.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah, pretty bad.
I heard they don't feed him one.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, okay. In your memory, you don't remember the dwarves feeding this guy at all.
These fucking dwarves.
Explain.
So just to clarify, where are we? Like, in what town? Where?
I need a pointer.
Okay.
It is right there.
Okay, so we're not by Ostigard. We're fine.
No, but there can be a ship that goes to Kirkwall. Which Kirkwall is the place where you sell your slaves.
No, I was just talking about, like, dwarven army.
No Dwarven army, sorry. No Dwarven army. And plus this is Carta. You really think?
Can't
A
trust the
bunch
bar
of-
wench either. She
I
likes
don't know what all that shit means in dwarven terms.
No sleeps here.
dwarven army. You're just like, how far am I away from the hills? Your dwarven army.
Start tossing dwarves.
That's what I was about to do.
Give him a few axes first, and then toss him. You know, you got.
You got a dangerous weapon.
Yeah. You do.
So, yes. V. You head up the stairs and you see them like dragging the paladin out the room. Simultaneously.
Yeah, they'd have to be legitimately dragging him. I'm gonna get in front of him and say, "Hey, whoa, what's going on? Are we leaving already?"
Oh, we're leaving. Aye, we're leaving.
Okay, doesn't look like you guys have a good hold on him there. Let me help you out. And I'm gonna
And then all of a sudden you hear, "You're not telling our friend!" coming up the stairs.
And then I leapfrog her.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do. I think I'm like the perfect height for that.
over.
Like, jumping leap and like flying clothesline on both the
After
dwarves.
he says, you know, selling her friend, whatever.
Roll for it. Roll an attack.
Rejuvenate a broken bone.
I'm heading that way.
If we said it first, yeah, I think rejuvenating a broken bone before it's
That's
set
not
would
good.
probably be a
That
bad
isn't
thing.
good. That is not good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what we would add here? Strength or
Strength.
12.
Yeah. So you you leap over the dwarf, and you're just like, and your arms go right over their heads because they're dwarves. And so you're like down the hall now. It's
So
like,
now you're behind them and they're surrounded.
Yeah.
That was the plan all along.
Exactly.
I was just trying to fly.
what is going on with you?
And I roll out really cool. Superhero pose on the other side of me.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna reiterate. Here, let me help you.
I didn't take him.
And yeah, I'm just gonna get under him and lift him up and take him back towards the rooms.
No.
We're going. If you want to try something.
Are you gonna straighten his leg?
Yeah, that was the plan once we got him like
No,
sitting.
just been right there. Just...
No, not yet.
You see it kind of flopping, and yeah, it's bad.
Well, I like take the guy out of her hands and carry him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, when he does that, I'm just to stop, turn around, look at the dwarves, and say, well, we can't go anywhere with his leg dangling like that. It needs to be set first.
We could set it in the cart.
Well-
Aye, the cart.
While he's being jostled and bumped all over, it will not set. It will heal incorrectly, and he will forever have a limp.
The two dwarves kind of look at each other.
She's smarter than you are.
You're not there.
I came upstairs.
Oh,
Follow
When
behind him.
I yelled out, "You're going to sell my friend," she did say she was going to head upstairs.
okay,
so.
We
okay.
went upstairs, just slowly, not throwing tables.
I just made a couple comments to each other and
The,
then
yeah,
walked.
the
I'm
way was
muttering under my
cleared.
breath about these, you know, inconspicuous traveling companions of mine.
Who will remember us?
Everyone.
They shall remember our names, our faces, our everything. Timmy, please stop tail whipping. Sit. No tail whips. So, so you two are upstairs now. So you basically
I thought this was all going to go down.
have these two guys in the hallway. There's no exit the other way. They're just kind of trading glances right now. Like, what do we do kind of thing.
Did you ever feed him?
What? What is he talking about?
I'm gonna, when she comes up the stairs, I'm gonna look at her and say, he's going back to our room. If you could keep him company, I'm going to go and try and find a mender.
Okay.
And
I can fix it.
I'm going to go and find a mender.
I can fix it.
Do you know how to set broken bones?
Straighten it back out. Did you ever feed him?
What kind of question is that?
Did you ever give him any food?
Jordan, you were in charge of that. I thought you were in charge of that, Arne.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and ask the barkeep if he knows where I could find somebody who sets broken bones.
Okay, so.
Wait, what else was in the cart? Other than the
Like a keg of ale.
Is that it?
And
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
A lot of food.
Food. Enough to travel, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's worth a lot more than 3,000 gold.
I'm not there. I'm downstairs.
Yeah, she's downstairs talking to the bar. It's like, I know someone. Kind of like takes a piece of paper and writes it down. Her name's Jenny. You'll find her usually at the temple.
Okay. And how do I get there out your front door?
And
Oh,
points to the little drawn map.
beautiful. Okay, I'll take that and try and go find the mender.
Okie dokie. She's going on that personal quest. You two are still kind of in the hallway. She's in the room. So are you guys just kind of staring down these doors?
Not like bodyguarding the door.
Let's go get some mead. Yeah, some mead.
You're not going anywhere. You didn't feed him. You have to answer for your crimes.
What crimes?
Not feeding him.
He's a prisoner.
You feed him.
You don't have to.
It's the
Yeah,
most
it's a...
inhumane thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
If you were a prisoner, would you want to be fed?
I bet you would, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to starve, do you? You chubby little dwarf.
Look. Look. That's part of being a prisoner. I'm sorry.
You have to double our pay.
Double your pay.
Double our pay.
Double your pay.
Do you want to triple it?
Fine. We double the pay.
Twice as much lyrium, twice as much gold for the other two, and twice as much food.
Twice as much silver. I'm getting paid in
Well,
silver.
now you're getting paid in gold.
That's not
You're
doubling.
getting paid in silver.
I don't care. Anyway,
Silver.
I don't care.
Silver.
So, like, every time you look at me,
You're-
you're just
you're
like
one
talking
of my
to your
voices,
spirits.
yes.
Yeah.
You're one of my voices.
I like that.
Alright. Yes, fine. And then they walk past to go downstairs and
Bring him food.
bring him food.
Okay.
No, I have heal and I have rejuvenate.
Mm-hmm. And if you set his leg incorrectly and heal it, he will forever have a crooked leg.
Won't the
and
spell
leg.
set it itself?
I don't feel like magic is that hands off.
I don't know, you get stabbed in the chest and magic heals the organs that got split in half.
Yeah.
We've never actually talked about magical healing theory. It's a pretty, not philosophical. It's a something ickle question.
Metaphysical question.
You know, I'm
I
sure
feel like it
a
just-
sword would sever bone, ribs.
Yeah, and I feel like it would just heal back together the way it was. So if you broke somebody's arm and then held it up like that and then healed it, it would forever have like an upward angled arm. That's how I thought magic would work. It just like bound the stuff around it back
We can
together.
make bird people.
We could.
Oh my gosh.
Gods, Birdman.
It's too much power. Too much power for one man.
You
Wow.
must be stopped.
And suddenly Arne has a great idea.
Start breaking everyone's arms, healing them back so they look like they have wings.
Oh my gosh.
We will call it the Red Bull treatment.
Codename Red Bull.
We need a Canary arm breaker.
Oh my
It's gonna
gosh.
be Red Bull. He's gonna be called Red Bull.
You're funny. Should have rolled a canary.
Well, I did say in Tower Age that it's not known where they are. The Canary.
See, they fly away.
The coon is not here yet. That happens in Storm, which is the next age.
It's your fault then.
Yeah. Because the Canary stormed the coast and tried to take over the world. Okay, anyways.
Yay!
Yay! Yes.
If they would have had Red Bull, they could have done it.
It's true.
Can you imagine a bunch of flying Kunari?
Can we influence
Oh,
the
terrifying.
way Dragon Age plays out? That'd be really fun.
That'd be
Can we all roll Canary for the next stage and like make them win? Have the whole world be taken over by the Coon?
Yes.
The world shall know the Coon.
Oh, the Coon will die. And then our next characters will be rebels.
Oh my gosh.
Destroy the empire we helped create.
Awesome.
We have fodder for years.
Rebel Alliance.
Years.
Years. Fodder for
Big
years.
5.
It's,
Actually,
yeah. Different
on
game.
time.
Different game. Like 3 different stories, but yeah.
True. Sit. Yes. You're with them.
Yes.
You guys are waiting for them to bring back food. You go to the chantry. Well, one of the chantries with this big, huge Andraste statue in front of it, which you kind of just walk past, and this large cathedral-esque chantry.
What would you roll to reset a leg?
What would I roll to reset a
Could that be
leg?
a
Where is
dexterity
medical?
check?
Cunning.
I'm pretty sure
If that's a dexterity, that I
I
think.
think it's a cunning
It's a healing.
Healing.
aiding if we're
Yes.
Sick.
healing.
probably shouldn't try that.
Who has cunning?
I have a
What?
1. I have a 1 in
Now,
cunning.
I can't really ask
Zero.
that. How hard would it be to reset?
That's a better question. And considering what they did to his leg, it'd probably be pretty bad. Pretty hard.
All I have to do is get it straight and then heal it, and it'll take care of itself, right?
Is it broken or is it dislocated?
It,
You're not sure.
As a warrior, I should know.
well, you haven't rolled to look at it.
Or you could.
You're outside the door too, so you're gonna be looking through the door like, I said.
You could also ask him what they did to his leg, whether or not they broke it. Or just
Hey guys, yes,
She's at the chantry.
you can do that.
Yeah.
Your rational voice says,
You can go ask what happened and see how bad the break is. Maybe you can set it before you heal it.
Did you just influence me to try and reset his leg? That poor man.
Dude, that would be so cool. We would be his best friend.
We should do it.
We should do it.
He
Yeah.
knows about Lyria.
He does know about the red stuff. We could ask him all his...
Was it red? I thought it was blue.
no, it was red.
Red?
It was red.
Listen.
That's why it's such a big deal.
This is the good shit.
That's why it's gonna F you up.
This is...
Do you hear how excited all the spirits are?
We're really excited, man.
What kind of spirit voice is that? Like a little fairy?
Everybody else can do...
It was Navi.
Yeah, Zombie.
It's the one of desire. Don't you remember? She could like transform herself
Yeah.
into whatever.
Is that the tree one?
You were just subtly influenced by small children.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Isn't that where you guys came from? Neverland? Up on the mountain?
Oh, God. So if you guys want to be voices in his head, you guys can too. I bless us. Everybody pick a spirit.
Hang on a second here.
That's hilarious.
Well, you said there were lots of different types of spirits.
Yep.
And it was your choice whether or not to listen to them.
Yep.
And if all your spirits agree on something, you should have to roll a willpower.
Except for this one spirit all the way back here. Don't take the effing red stuff.
That one guy.
Yeah. And then everybody's like, shut up, Carl.
He's in a mental cell. You might say it's a brain cell.
Ah.
Dude, yeah, we should go and talk to him. What's the worst that could happen? Be our friend. Maybe get us some of that lyrium stuff. more of it.
You hear the sound of crunching in your brain.
It makes you hungry. Makes you feel like you need to go
The
eat.
chantry.
Yes, she is at the chantry. She goes in and she sees like multiple people praying and talking. There is this one person who's like trading like some kind of medicinal or potion-esque thing to a man.
I'll go up to her and wait for her to finish her business with that man.
Take this and it should heal your son. Thank you so much. My prayers to Andraste were answered. Yes, your prayers to Andraste were answered. May the Maker bless you.
Doesn't sound like a very sincere priestess.
Surrender.
Bitch, I made this potion, not Andraste.
Pretty much. Anyways. It's like, oh, another one of the faithful. Kind of short in stature.
I was wondering if you could come with me and help a friend of mine.
Indeed. Let's go.
It's a very trusting healer.
You're very easy to kidnap.
Oh god! Guys, we're gonna kidnap the doctor?
I didn't know. That's just how we make our money. We just abduct people and sell them to the next chantry. So we go to town.
Thought we were against slavery.
Not
It's the chantry. They would feed you well.
Oh my gosh! What the heck? What the
You're
heck
probably
is...
right.
No,
All
just-
you have to do is play with flowers all day.
Huh?
So,
Be a groundskeeper.
Oh.
Tend to the flowers. I don't know what else you're gonna do for the chant.
Arne, do you barge into the room?
They need people to clean stuff.
I wish to
Those chapels get really
observe how
dirty.
bad the leg is.
You see Arne open the door and just stand there and stare at the leg.
The leg.
The leg.
He's like throwing up because it's so bad. It's just, oh god.
Dang, that one just says
I go,
it
it's pretty
seals
messed up,
wounds.
huh?
But how messed up is the question?
That's what I'm saying. It just seals the wound back together. That's exactly what I thought. So, like, if his leg's still crooked and you seal
this
it.
one. Grievous wounds, closed and broken bones knit together. I don't have that spell.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
You don't have that spell. So guess what? You can't do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so they can't heal
It's
them.
cured of any major injuries such as broken bones or damaged organs.
But
Cannot be used to reattach severed body parts.
Oh, no. Sorry. That's
It is
what we
also unable to cure diseases or neutralize poisons, though it can counteract some symptoms and repair organ damage suffered.
Huh.
See, I was actually wondering about that, about curing illnesses in people with just a heal spell. That's what I was saying.
Huh.
You could pretend to heal people. Because you just heal their
Make
symptoms.
them feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could pretend to heal people.
Yeah,
Doctors
make it
do
feel
anyway.
good. Give you some of that food. You can get lots of food with that.
We need to heal a chef.
Healer
We
shit.
need to find a sick chef
Fantastic chef.
who has lost his ability to practice his trade.
And then the chef's favorite dish is salty balls. Hey, children.
Oh my gosh.
I want chef on my team.
Chef on your team. So, alright, yeah. So you're looking at the leg. So, you notice how his other leg looks perfectly fine? His foot is like... This part of his foot is like underneath the bed. It's like turned a complete 180.
Also, it's just facing the wrong direction. You just gotta turn it back around.
Oh.
Which way did they break it,
So
though?
it's kind of like this.
Not
The whole
precisely.
leg or just the ankle?
No, from like knee down.
So it needs to just... They caked it in, and it just needs to pop back out.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It just needs to pop back out.
You're such a genius, right?
Snap it back in place!
Do it.
I want to ask him if that's what happened.
Why
Which
is-
way did they break?
Why is one of his voices like the slave?
Well, because there's demons in the spirits.
Those demons just don't feel like being
Randy
subtle.
Savage.
Randy Savage, yes.
Well, anyway,
Oh yeah! Snap it!
but they already did.
Back in place! Brother!
I would ask the Templar which way they broke it. Like, how did they break it?
I'm just gonna say, I'm taking all of his reactions as canon.
Yes.
Like, he's just standing in the doorway laughing.
You're seeing this.
Oh,
You're
gosh.
seeing this.
Yeah.
I didn't accept that.
Okay. So you ask him. He kind of just staring at you because, you know, you've gone through like 5 different emotions in the, like 3 minutes. And he's like, they took a hammer and began hitting it.
Your knee? Or just your leg?
Need help.
The whole thing.
See, I don't think you can reset pieces of bones. I don't think that's how that works.
I'm happy to do it. We're gifted.
Gifted.
What I want to know is if he's saying that out loud or if he like. Is
It's up to
thinking
him.
instead.
Have you ever reset any broken fingers?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yes.
I would think that like
Yeah.
He says
downtown.
yes.
Yeah, this town that'd probably be pretty common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean smaller stuff that's easy to just
Yeah.
back into
So
place.
what would you do with this leg?
Get a healer. Have you seen it?
I
messed
can
up,
heal
man.
people.
Well, but it still needs to like all be pointing in the right direction.
Right, so if you had to do that, how would you do it?
I would get a lot of, let's see, not mead, the strongest stuff that you could find, and drink all of it, and you know, get something to bite down on and just. But,
Bend it back?
clear.
Bend it back?
but you know,
I'm gonna go bend it back. What do I need to roll?
she's getting a healer. She's getting a healer. That's much better because in Dusttown we don't have money for healers. So you know you kind of just if
Oh my
if
gosh.
you walk.
It's not bad.
I
The doubles? That's
No.
a forward. Never mind. Lost alarm!
Well, but it's still 12, and technically you heal by cunning plus your dragon die, which is a 4. But I don't have any cunning, so it's still just a 4.
So
I try to
oh
stop.
my gosh.
Like, I try to stop him from
Okay.
actually like.
It's a formidable test difficulty. Which means it's like a 17.
I got him halfway there.
No. No. You go
The healer gets a
to,
+1.
to, you know, you basically just like yank his leg and he just screams in agonizing pain.
I didn't need to drink for that. That wasn't that bad.
Not for you.
Look, when you have to compare his medical services to other doctors, he's flagey.
Oh god!
You did it! Look! His leg's facing the right direction.
Dude,
That's much
you're like
better.
a medic or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
You got this, brother.
So, yeah.
It's like shuffling your favorites.
There needs to be like a really nervous voice, like Rick and Morty. It needs to be Morty. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Oh, it looks pretty bad.
Shut up, Carl.
We should have waited for the doctor.
It's pretty good now, honestly.
Oh, man.
It's straight. It's facing the right direction.
Oh, man. She's gonna be pissed when she comes back. Oh,
I'll
Pretty
tell her.
good.
I can tell her that he fell and bent it back their direction. I think it looks good.
He's talking to himself, yes.
Oh god.
Well, the paladin is just
I was never here.
laying there in pain.
This is all you, man.
You can't really go anywhere.
Oh, well, I'm going somewhere. Bye.
All you picture is Michael Sarah's.
Yeah. Really good, Michael Sarah.
Not a sponsor.
Michael Sarah's not a sponsor.
No, he's not. Wow.
Oh,
I think it looks good.
You
No.
come back with the heels. Head upstairs. You see Gurd at the door, still guarding it. You did not see the dwarves at all.
Not in the tavern like as I came up.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But you're there, and you see the doors open, and you see Arne kind of like at the legs. The foot is turned the right way, and he seems to be talking to himself, while the paladin is like shaking in pain, and
Probably
Ferta's like
withdrawals.
face palming.
It's probably withdrawals. That's what it is. But it's facing that way. He fell and it bent in the
No.
right direction.
He tried to help.
I'm gonna turn
I
and
tried to
face the.
stop him from helping.
I'm gonna turn and face the healer. And can you please help our friend?
I think so.
She gets the easy part. Now all she has to do is straighten it out. I'm the one who had to bend it back from it facing the wrong direction.
You turned it completely around.
Well, yeah.
No. It's twisted.
And then all you have to do is grab it and turn it back. I could show you.
No, don't touch.
I thought you were the healer.
I am. Go downstairs. Get the strongest alcohol drink that you can find.
I don't need to drink.
It's not for you. It's for him.
This is bullshit. Why does he get to drink?
You said you didn't need it. That's why.
Can we break his leg? I think we need an object lesson.
Strong avvar legs. No.
Strong.
Never skip leg day.
Strong like ox.
Never skip leg day.
See, man, I told you it wasn't a very good idea.
It worked.
Yeah, it works. Shut up, Carl.
Guess I'll go grab some alcohol.
I'm gonna look at Ferta. What happened to our friends?
I've been in here.
Yeah, she's been in the... Which is honest.
Maybe ask Gurd.
They left.
To do
Did you
what?
see which direction they went?
Downstairs.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm not your slave.
Oh man. Okay.
You've never fed us either.
I have.
We've always gotten our own food.
You're downstairs getting alcohol.
Yeah. You're not there. Get here.
Keep your shower thought to yourself until you get back up with the alcohol.
Start drinking the alcohol on the way back upstairs.
Yeah. It's a bitter crap.
What?
So yeah, you walk upstairs and you look at her. It's like you never fed us.
You've never fed us.
You don't do what I say. You are not my slave. I don't have to feed you.
That's right, I'm not your slave. Wouldn't be your slave. She's a slave owner. You don't feed him.
Are you gonna ask him about the dwarves?
Did you see where the dwarves went?
They left.
Well, if you recall, Arne, you also told him that he had to pay double the amount.
That's not what she asked.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Can you go find them?
I mean, they just went downstairs.
They're not downstairs.
Seems like they left.
I tried to tell her.
He already told you? Why are you asking me then?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
That's really messed up. I bet our friend wishes he could go for a walk. Why would you just flaunt that in front
I'm
of
gonna
me?
leave.
Let's break his leg.
Very tempting. Yeah. I'm gonna go walk.
Do in Dust Town.
I'm gonna go walk through the shipyard and see if I can find us a ship to dinner.
So
Okay.
you have handled broken legs in Dust Town.
Oh, I'm rolling communication.
Because we're broken, Dust Town.
Well, why couldn't you have helped me reset it?
You leaped over there in 2 seconds.
I asked.
I rolled an
Give
11.
you a chance.
Okay.
I also said that we don't use healers in Dust Town because we have no money.
Exactly.
We actually have money now, and in Dust Town, if you try to fix it yourself, you got about a 50-50 chance of walking again.
Well, those are good odds.
It's much better if you get a healer. Trust me. Much better odds.
They call it a practice for a reason. You have to have someone to practice on.
Yes, but why would you?
If you have the alcohol, great. Thank you.
Why would you settle for the apprentice helping you when you can have the master?
Because you were here.
Yeah, but the healer was coming.
Yeah, but
You just waited 5 minutes.
I can do it better.
Did you do it better?
Yes. The only reason it's so easy for her now is because of me.
You're amazing, dude.
You're so right.
Really?
Alright, so you're in the shipyard looking for a ship to dinner 'em. Some of the guys kind of look at you a little funny. It's like, it's just down the road. But I mean, if you really need a ship, someone, one of the
I guess I'll go ask around, see how much they charge for. Oh gosh, how many of us are there? 5 of us?
Why were we
And my dog?
ship to dinner 'em. So
Why were we taking a ship again? I don't remember.
Adam,
We don't have to take a ship. I was just gonna
There.
go see how many ships we're leaving.
I mean, it's basically a straight south hit to dinner 'em.
But we talked about getting a boat before, hadn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, the dwarves wanted to take a boat.
The doors, because they're headed here. They're headed way south. So from here to here is much shorter than. Yeah.
Especially when there are mercenaries on that road.
Yeah.
And just to recap, we didn't go when we were over in we were close to Ostagar.
Yes.
But we didn't go that way because of the bandits. Correct?
Black Blade were in
Yeah.
Ostagar. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they didn't go straight shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I understand.
Yeah, we got shot at. That
'Cause-
has to go.
We took the long way around.
I tried to leave.
Yeah,
where
you
came
guys
to.
went da 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 da. Oh no, yay! After going. Yeah, that's the whole path you guys have taken.
Oh, excuse
Hi,
me.
Sumi.
Hi.
Welcome back, Sumi.
Hi.
Welcome back to the table. Dog is happy. With whom? We don't know.
Happy little one.
Except you.
So, yes.
Because you're beating me.
You go to the smaller vessels and they're anywhere from they're asking for gold.
Yeah.
So straight out gold. Since it's basically, this is an inconvenience because we're planning on going elsewhere.
Should let them have their inconvenience.
Could you tell me what tavern the merchants stay at around here?
What tavern? Why do you want to know?
Just to see what caravans are traveling through.
There's a board in town that could help you, and there's also the one of the caravan masters. He tries to get all the caravans listed, so.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
And I guess I'll go check out the board and see what the board has to
Are
say.
these seasoned chips?
One is pepper jack, and one is regular
These are
tortilla.
definitely the pepper jacks. Smelt it, and I can see it too.
Look at me, they're not that hot. I've tried one.
Pepper jacks with cheese on cheese.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10 would recommend again.
Yes. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Can be.
If you want
Please.
to send us a bunch of free chips and salsa.
That's all we require.
What brand is it?
That was a really good lead-in. I bet nobody will notice.
Yeah. Boy, those chips are full of flavor
Oh my god.
and super crispy. I feel like it's making the party just that much more
Here.
enjoyable.
Here's the chips if you want to see them.
Oh, it's Tostitos.
Can I send you a drink?
With a hint of pepper jack.
It really kicks up the flavor.
Dr. Pepper.
You know what really goes well with those chips? Good can of Dr. Pepper.
Okay, no, give me this. With Wonder Woman
Makes
in
the world taste
theaters.
better.
In theaters. Okay, anyways.
23 flavors.
23 flavors, yeah.
Or a drink of Wonder Woman, also in theaters June 2nd.
No! No, we are not doing
They
this.
should make a Dr. Pepper commercial where Wonder Woman wears cans of Dr. Pepper on her wrist instead of the blocking evil with
Dr. Woman.
flavor.
Dr. Woman.
Next game. Guess who's showing up with a Dr. Pepper?
Wonder Pepper.
Wonder Pepper. That sounds like some cheap knockoff brand from like Kroger. Wonder Pepper.
Dr. Wonder.
Yeah.
I think that's Dr. Thunder, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Dr. Thunder. Alright. So let's see here.
Sorry, back to your game after the advertising.
I
I mean jokes.
Wow. So you check the board and you see a caravan called the Breeks Caravan.
Yes. Yes.
They're headed to dinner room. They had just stopped in for today to replenish. So yes, the Breeks Caravan.
Are they hairy?
Did they?
There might be a Harry Breeks.
Captain Harry Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Did they say, it says they're just in through the day, does it say if they're leaving tomorrow morning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see it's like a 7-cart caravan, so it's a pretty sizable caravan.
Where does it say on there where we're supposed to meet up with them to join?
It says in the morning they are going to spend a couple hours at the front gate, just for any travelers who want to join with them, and then they'll go. The more the merrier, it says.
I'm not the one who hears voices.
And then
You
this.
just say that out loud?
Excuse me, miss. Well, as you're sitting there staring, like, you look awfully familiar.
No, I don't.
Do I indeed?
Yes, you do look kind of familiar. You have some relatives who lived here. We did have about 3 dwarven individuals who lived in town up until 2 years ago.
May I ask the name of the family?
Well, it's the Karas family. Kasika, Sharak, and Tana.
I was looking for some relatives of mine who lived on the surface.
Well, have you kept in contact with them, or?
No, I wasn't able to find them. Or any news of them.
She's looking for them on the surface, you idiot.
She's an old lady. Shush. She's got the bitch up. Leave her alone.
She forgot already.
I can imagine she walked up behind her and was like, hey.
You look really like Tana. Her youngest.
I thought she was gonna start repeating herself. I was so ready for it.
But yeah, about 2 years ago, they were in town.
Where did they
Say,
move
were
to?
you related to them?
Where did they move to?
Oh, their mother died, so they went out to the Frey Marshes.
You don't keep in contact? You don't know that?
Yeah, you wouldn't
Say,
know
are you
that.
related?
You
You
would
look
think they
a
would write you, at least. Especially if you were related.
You two look a lot alike.
Just like Tana, okay?
Do you know where in the Free Marches that any of them were headed in particular?
I think to Ostwick. I think to the port town of Ostwick. It said something about getting a better job or something there. I don't know. You guys look very familiar. I almost thought you were Tana. Really?
Okay, so where is this port town of Oswick on the map?
Not on that map because it's in the Free Marshes. That's Ferelden.
Guys, we just unlocked the next zone.
Yay!
Bridge unlocked. Going to the other one.
No, what's happened is this lady turns around, turns back, and looks at you. Goes,
Donna, you're back. So this is the opposite side of the map.
Okay.
And you guys are here. Hustrup's there. So from here, it's basically across the sea, past Brandal's Reach. So
yep.
yes, $5.
No.
Unless we're sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Exactly.
I was trying to get to it before you said $5. I had it first. So I knew.
Right.
But yeah, right through Brandal's Reach, and you're basically there. Which Brandal's Reach is on the map. It's that random island.
I could have moved if you would have given me a second. My foot was stuck.
You did it on purpose.
Tostitos.
Did I do not?
Oh, yeah.
The quest just updated.
Mm-hmm.
Travel to the
You gotta buy the DLC first.
Damn it. I have to do the hair bricks
Yes.
quest.
Yeah.
Sorry, the game's made by Ubisoft. Not as fun.
As you're walking back, you do hear people talking that there was a Grey Warden in town.
headed towards the Free Marches.
When I hear people like talking about that, I'm gonna stop and.
Yeah, it was really weird seeing a Grey Warden in town. I never seen one in real life. I thought they were all myths and stuff.
I thought they were gray.
I thought their skin was great. No, this guy looked normal. Very human. Yeah, very human.
I walk up to him and be like, "You saw the you saw a Grey Warden?"
Yeah. Lawrence? Yeah, Lawrence, I think.
Lawrence.
Fishburne.
Lawrence, the Grey Warden.
Yes.
Lawrence Fishburne.
So he shows up with a pill. Or you want to come with me? Be a Grey Warden. With a pill.
Go take the ring.
Okay.
I think the pill.
He was in. Okay, you said he was in town. Where did he go?
Went to Dinnerham, I think. Was gonna head to Goran through Dinnerham. Was looking for rumors and such. Most of the people who fled Goran went to Dinnerham, so that's probably why.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Yeah. So, you guys.
This dough with tomato sauce dipped in that cheese dip is fantastic.
say, what brand is that pizza? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being
No.
We're not sponsored by them.
Never.
We're not
Never
selling
by
to
them.
out to the devil.
Yeah, exactly.
Seahorse. Beef.
No, it's just that one company now. Dr. Pepper!
Yeah, Dr. Pepper is amazing. Dr. Pepper saw me through my youth. You
I
get
thought you were beating a
All
seahorse there
hail
for a
Dr.
second as well.
Pepper.
I did say seahorse beating.
Why is it a seahorse? Is it because it doesn't have a gender?
I thought the same thing. I was like, what does it have? Why is it a seahorse?
wow.
Man, that thing will be funny, bro.
There's a reason I only have a 1 in communication.
Beating the seahorse.
Only a 1.
Well, there goes our sponsor with National Geographic.
Stupid Christians.
They beat seahorses over there. Don't sponsor them.
No, Animal Planet. Highway, not sponsored.
No.
Damn,
yeah.
I wish we had sponsors.
You guys watch as she rotates this guy's leg. Like, back the right way.
Did I learn anything new?
You're learning, yes.
Yes!
Congratulations.
I don't like half as much since I did half the work.
Watch her readjust, like, you see its leg, like, actually, like, moving to get in the...
It's like mush. Broken bone.
There's a lot of trauma here. Did he fall? Or, no, hammer. Definitely a dwarven hammer.
Not our dwarven hammer, by the way.
Our dwarves don't have hammers, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, we don't have hammers. There we go. I didn't say that out loud.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Like, no, we don't have it. Wait, no, we don't. She seems so happy that she doesn't have a hammer.
We're not implicated.
I wasn't implying.
Sorry.
Duster, been accused your whole life.
Yeah.
Mm.
No one trusts Duster. No, they're the low end of the dwarves. Thieves.
And what does that make to Advar who are traveling Ferelden randomly? Never see Advar.
Pioneers. We're leading a new age.
Manifestist.
Oh my god.
Also, they don't like me.
And they cut one in half.
And he cut one in half. Well, it wasn't in half. I mean, it was like halfway in half.
Well, he's no longer has a head, so.
That's
I
like
thought
a
you were
quarter.
talking about the one you, like, gutted. Well, you did cut off his head.
Yeah.
Well.
He's in thirds.
Thirds. Excuse me.
You come back as you hear them talking about some guy in thirds.
I'm gonna go.
So they don't know what slavery is, but they know their math.
Yes. They know their math.
You know, when you rap battle, you have to keep track of the beats.
The
you know,
rhythm, that
the
makes
rhythm,
sense.
You know,
Makes sense.
it's all math.
The timing, yes.
You gotta know how many pieces you cut somebody in.
Who has the higher charisma here?
The healer. Not us.
How much do you have in communication?
One.
That's all I've got.
You guys can rap. Congratulations. Random rap battle.
It's not free.
Right, I'm gonna go in the room. I'm gonna try and get everybody's attention. So well, we have two options from here. I don't know where the dwarves went, or if they're coming back. But we could go with another caravan to Dinram. Or we could take a boat to the Free Marches.
I'd say the dwarves probably hightailed it after Twinkle Toes over here did a pirouette over his head. I know ballet doesn't exist in this world, but
Some very unique words. Just make those up. Help you describe it. I understand. It really helped with the
Use that in a rap battle.
Seahorse.
I appreciate your vocabulary. You twinkle toes.
I look at my toes.
You have
They're
fairy
leather.
toes.
They're leather boots.
Elven toes. You must have elven toes.
Yeah. That's more,
My toes are pansies.
don't see flowers down there.
Well, no, I haven't seen your toes for a while. There probably are flowers down there.
Yeah.
Moss too.
Could be.
Could have a waterfall and a couple daisies. And...
A waterfall from your toes is like the most disgusting thing.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Excuse me, it's fungus.
Very nutritious.
His
Warrior.
boots are like biodomes.
It's an athlete's foot. It's warrior's foot.
You have like a civilization per foot.
We reached the millions.
Thinking of Men in Black with the
Oh, hell,
little
Jay.
in the
Oh,
yeah.
Jay. Oh, Jay,
Yes.
can you see?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not the only one with voices. Those are just technically real.
So dinner, where are the free marches?
The dinner marches. I'm hungry.
Dinner marches sounds good.
You wanna go eat? We're gonna go eat.
Y'all got this.
Guys, head downstairs.
I'm just gonna turn to her like nothing happened. Dinner room's the probably the more pressing concern.
What's in dinner room?
There's talk of a Grey Warden heading that direction. We could warn him of the symptoms of the blight that are appearing from the deep roads.
Light.
The doctor in here.
There's a doctor and there's a paladin.
I'm sorry.
An intoxicated paladin, I should say. Never thought I'd
Let's hear that.
chain those
I want to hear
words
what the
together.
paladin saying. Probably not much. Probably like, ah!
It was dinner marches.
Dead in a row.
Yes, my lady.
Right. Interesting. Never thought I would live to see that.
The spell takes an hour. The one to heal bones.
Does it?
Yeah.
She's not even really healing it yet. She's just setting it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. It's an hour-long process.
I thank you for what you're doing here.
That's fine.
We don't have hammers.
She's a higher level than me.
You're eating
Downstairs.
downstairs.
That lady upstairs a higher level than you do.
I sent my voices to speak with you.
Oh, now that's scary.
That was terrifying. Especially since the doors are cut off from the fade.
Yeah, we wouldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
It was that time you were hanging around the Lear.
That'd be awesome if we could, because then we could communicate, like, you know, silent communication across vast distances.
True.
Think about the communication from the crazy voices, though.
Dude, he
You'd
said
have to roll
dude.
a check to see if they actually communicate the message accurately or not.
Just manifest.
And
in
then,
front
like,
of
then you can roll whether or not they actually, like, one of the nice voices
It's
does
like
it
the
and
world's
wins.
best game of telephone. It'd be awesome.
You used the Michael Cera voice the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't blow up the city. Blow up the city.
I think I can't do it.
All voices now have to be like
Michael Cera.
Judd Apatow characters, like Seth Rogen and James Franco, and
I'm gonna have to work on my impressions then.
Yeah.
Is that Beavis?
do it, break his leg.
That was good.
You need to be Nicolas Cage.
That was my Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Did you see the pictures of Nicolas Cage as grow up?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's pretty fabulous.
I have actually. Those are wonderful.
I hate Nicholas. Oh.
The white cast was like Vesemir. But
Oh.
I'm done.
Thinking of that episode of Community.
I'm a sexy cat.
I'm a sexy cat. You see, I forget. It's in one of the crappy seasons, but it's actually really funny.
Yeah, Abed stays up and he's trying to understand Nicolas Cage.
Because he's taking a Nicolas Cage good or bad
Yeah.
class,
Yeah.
and he's trying to answer that question because he's Abed.
That's pretty funny.
I actually heard that was a joke that Dan Harmon didn't use from one of the previous seasons, which explains why it's a good joke in like the crappy seasons.
Yeah.
And he just has a complete breakdown and goes into class like, doing Nicolas Cage, like a bad Nicolas Cage impression, or a great Nicolas Cage impression, depending on your, I don't know.
Opinion of Nicolas Cage.
Opinion, It's awesome.
I don't see what your problem is with Nicolas Cage.
He plays the same role in every movie.
No, he doesn't.
Just like Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy plays the same role in every movie.
No, he doesn't. How do you compare, what is it, Lord of War? To, like, whatever that one where he steals the...
He's a stoic, tortured soul who has
And then
something
there was
deep
the
going
one with
on
the
while doing some
aliens?
fucked up shit.
Face Off?
Face Off? There we go.
No idea what that is.
He trades faces with John
John
Travolta.
Travolta. Yeah, and they try to act
John
each other.
Travolta.
Yeah. They try to act each other the whole entire movie.
That sounds pretty funny. I like John Travolta.
How can you compare that to Lord of War, though? Like, Lord of War is a fantastic movie.
I feel like Nicolas Cage's movies came out before I liked movies. I'm serious. No, I mean, like, when I started watching movies and I got into movies, it wasn't until, like, 6 or 7 years ago?
You can't... I know, because Sean watched it several times. While
I
he
don't
was
like
with
Lord
us.
of War.
Why?
It's over dramatic. It takes too long.
There's so much that's like... Alright.
You're eating downstairs. You're eating downstairs.
That's good
You
reason
know
why
we're
I won't buy
upstairs.
diamonds.
Huh?
That's a good reason why I won't buy diamonds. Diamonds are shitty anyways.
Watching The Miracle of
I
Magic.
don't like that.
For an hour.
I guess I'll just...
And I'm over here like, can you believe he actually tried to set his bone? And then he thought he helped. He's like bragging about how he did half the work.
I'm not surprised. I'm just not.
I've never seen him so fast as when he leaped across the room to set that stupid bone.
Euler never said anything bad about it.
You're downstairs eating.
Yeah.
I hear it. Spirits tell me about it. They're listening to you.
Dude, they're like, talk about you, dude. They think you're great.
What are you talking about? Look at the top you do with his leg. It looks great.
Are you looking
You're
good
like
more?
you're like a hero or something, man.
Okay.
Guys,
thank you.
why are you lying to him? Find out.
What am I going to do when I find out?
I don't know, man. I don't want to be here.
It's frustrating.
You definitely need to officially join the spirit. Yeah, it's hilarious.
I guess I'll go downstairs and get something to eat.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Feed my dog. I'm gonna roll a...
They're gonna sit there and be like, man, you're the greatest.
Euler never complaining. That's all that matters.
That is true. She knows you're greatest.
Fucked his leg up pretty bad.
It's already pretty fucked up.
Oh, man.
Dude, hush, just chill.
It was at least straight.
Chill out, man. You're freaking me out. Stop.
Okay. I'm gonna eat and then take my dog outside and do some,
Training exercises?
yes. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I think you're just joking.
It's not my dog.
I think I have horrible breath. I exhaled as we started
No.
coughing.
Oh.
Okay, that was a
Wiping
14.
the puppy.
A 14.
Okay.
It's barely possible for me to roll a 17.
Alright, so you go
I don't think
outside and you
16.
try to, play, do things with your dog. Your dog seems more interested in, like, sniffing around buildings and, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah, you tried.
+5. Could have been +15.
I want to learn how to read. How would I go about doing that?
ABCs for
Yeah.
beginners.
Is there something I can buy or?
Yes, you can buy basically the Hooked on Phonics.
Yeah.
Reading for dwarves.
Reading
Yeah,
for
but
dwarves.
like, what language are you gonna learn? Are you gonna learn Common or?
Ours for
Probably
rock.
common, I guess, is for a per.
So yeah,
C
you
for
can
common.
find a book.
Yeah.
Whether the salesperson is lying to you or not is a whole different question.
How are you gonna read the book that's gonna teach you how to read?
That's why I asked. Like, how am I going about learning how to read?
Guys, like, you do realize you need someone else with you for the first part, right?
It's an audio tape.
Well, she probably knows common or something.
Yeah. Are you talking about me? Yeah.
Yeah. I just tell the salesperson she.
Right.
She.
She probably can do it.
Make winning moves in the game of love.
So do you know that your spells have different stunts?
Yes. Some of them I can only get once I have like mastery over it or whatever. And then there's the basic spell stuff.
Okay. Well, I have the basic spell stunts on here, so.
Yeah. They had advanced ones in there that you can or use if you want to, and I think it'd be at least a journeyman before you get access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys are downstairs eating. Ferta went to go buy something, then came back with it. It's a book.
When I'm done training my animal, I'd like to go back upstairs and speak with the healer.
Okay. Trying to think if you guys have seen books.
I mean, I bought one.
Looks to be about, at least according to the book.
I would think so.
About 1 gold.
I mean, with him being a shaman, I'm sure he probably had more access to books.
So you know.
Yeah.
But him, it's
I
just
mean-
like, yeah, I've seen this before.
Well, it also depends because we are a trade village.
So you've bought a book before? How much was? Do you remember how much it was when you bought it?
I paid.
It's about a gold piece.
Yeah.
Like useless paper.
Useless paper, useless metal.
It doesn't protect you from weapons, and it doesn't help you kill anyone either.
Best thing about a book is making a fire.
It's debatable. Because books can save you from an arrow. And if you hit
Crappy
someone
arrow.
hard enough with it over the head, it's a weapon.
How lawless is this town? I was gonna hit somebody in the head with the book.
There are freaking statues of
Avvar?
of Andraste
Who
everywhere.
was a barbarian.
Who was, yes.
So, see, I get special privilege. I have diplomatic immunity.
No, you don't. This is not the United States.
It's been revoked.
You are not a diplomat.
Yeah.
And the foundation of that was all wrong.
I'm very diplomatic.
Yeah, we're avvar diplomats.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are pretty diplomatic.
Not to mention, I saved the elves' lives.
Did you wink at me when you said that?
Because you were wanting to kill them.
Talking
Is there, like,
about
planning
knife
for
ears? Let's talk about knife ears.
Racist.
Yeah.
Was he a human?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, most people here are humans, like
Whoa.
95%. The only 5% that isn't is the people at your table.
The only real insult I can think of is calling you a smooth skin, but I'm not really a ghoul either.
That's funny.
That's a really creepy comment too.
Smooth skin.
That's creepy being called that by a ghoul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just generally creepy.
That's racist.
Well, I mean, technically elves are pretty much hated in Dragon Age
Mm-hmm.
because of the alienage.
That's why we weren't playing else.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Anyways, yeah. So you go upstairs to talk to the healer. You see your buddy's now completely on the bed. His leg looks fine.
Better?
It
Fine.
looks fine. It looks fine. I feel like that was my exact train of thought. That looks bad. That just looks fine.
You can't take my Michael Cera voice. that's fine.
I can if I want to.
She is God, commander of all voices.
Oh man. All voices. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, it looks good. It looks like a leg. I don't know how else to explain it. It doesn't look as creepy and messed up as before Arne messed with it and after Arne messed with it.
Like, my feet do that. It's perfectly acceptable to have feet like that.
Is the healer still there?
Yeah,
You did a good job.
she's there.
I think so too.
We will probably be on the move tomorrow. I was wondering what you would suggest for him traveling.
Oh, he should be fine once he gets some rest.
Do you think we should bring crutches of some kind along, or?
No, he should be fine. I would probably abstain from any heavy armor.
Okay.
No hammers to the shins.
By the way, while I was out, I bought the rest of the stuff on my list.
That sounds good.
Must be nice to have money.
What is useless metal?
I was out of character.
Useless
stop.
metal.
She even bought a tablet.
Guess what I got, guys?
Oh no.
Are you gonna be our bard?
I'm gonna learn.
She's gonna learn to read and then she's gonna learn how to play.
Read cheap music.
Read cheat.
That's the whole reason she's learning.
Her end game's gonna be to go to college.
Go to college.
You may need to invent
Gonna go
college
up in the
first.
world.
Not really. They did have the Mages College, so at least they have the concept of college down.
Yes.
So this is gonna
And
end.
then
And
like-
I'm pretty
That's
sure
a venture.
Orlais and Teventer have that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking was Orlais and Teventer.
Teventer doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
No, they don't exist. Nah, I just...
Just wait until you go there.
Right, yeah, that's what it is. We're going north. You know what's
Let's
north? The free marches.
Yes. Exactly.
Teventer's like northwest. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just not go there because
It's
it doesn't
above
exist.
Orlais.
We'll fall off the edge of
It's-
the world.
Above a lot of things.
No, it's, yeah, so I was saying
No,
like
or-
northwest.
Anderfell's is above Orlais.
Yeah.
The Teventer is above the Free Marshes in Navarra. Yeah. Look at that empire. Yeah.
Look at that little
Yeah, see,
empire.
it's right on the edge of
It's
the
such a
world.
cute little-
You go out there, you'll fall off the edge. This is a flat Earth. You can't go that far.
yeah.
Actually, no, because the Canary come from somewhere off the map and hit Harvallen and Storm, and they take over all of Harvallen.
We don't know that.
You don't know that, no.
And then they start warring with the Teventer.
It's still flat.
That's exciting. So what you're saying is we could explore off the map.
Well, I would have to make things up, and then if it comes up in later games, then I'm
Dragon Age 5, it's like, there is no love off the map, it's all fire.
fire.
Yeah, you see this water, it ends in flame.
Because I mean,
Game of Thrones had the wall of ice, this is the wall of fire.
That's what Earth, the
Sounds
flat
awesome.
Earthers have. The whole planet is
it's
surrounded
run
in
by a wall of ice. Yeah.
What, really?
Goes up
Yep.
This,
super fast.
what now?
Yeah,
The
that's
flat
what
Earth.
Earthers believe. The whole
Oh.
edge of the planet is a wall of ice.
Yep.
And then the Earth and the Moon, or not Earth, the
The
Sun
sun.
and the Moon are like just orbit on opposite sides.
Yeah, just like a
Well,
you know, a
isn't that
cradle.
nice?
I mean, yeah.
You ever seen the picture of
Well, isn't that special?
like the flat earthers solar eclipse or lunar eclipse? It's like
Yeah,
the turtle
I've
and
seen
the...
picture. It's pretty funny. The Scientologists, that's a good one too, because they believe that there were like 180 billion of them spread across like 72 planets, and the purpose of Lord Xenu was to repopulate them all and disperse them because there's overpopulation, and everybody is covered in these little tiny spirits like all over your body, and awakening yourself is ridding yourself of those spirits.
Scientology basically would introduce people with like a self-help group, like a tightly knit group of people you could go to learn and grow, go to college, whatever. And then once you got like really deep into it, they would start unloading on you slowly all of the crazy stuff until.
Since you had already helped
But
them,
yeah, you've already like spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars on them.
and shown actual improvement in your life.
Yeah,
And then you're jumping on
because
couches.
I mean you're giving them money so they can influence that stuff. Yeah.
Scientologists are fun.
Yeah.
Lord Xenu.
So, anyways, but yes, you should be ready to go. No heavy on me.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
She's like downstairs playing with it.
I just expect
I'm
this-
making like awful noise.
No, that's like perfect. Every time it happens, I feel like the scene has changed.
Scene has changed. You guys are back downstairs, and she's still upstairs. You see the healer walk by. She just walks on by.
Yeah, good job working as a team.
Go team.
Told you.
Can she cook?
What? No. Does that matter?
Oh, no, then I thought you were talking about something else. You were talking about how you wanted to make a friend who was a cook and take them with us, chef.
Oh, I don't know. But I told you all that I helped. She said, good job, team. She considered me part of her team before I helped.
Hey,
I'm not there.
Those salty balls.
Oh my god.
Not there.
You're not there. No, you're not. You're not.
Is the paladin conscious?
No.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Priest had a really deep, smooth voice.
Good job, team.
My name's but what was the healer's name?
Jenna.
Oh, Jenna.
No. Brinks is the caravan leader.
Glad I could help you today.
See, I said smooth.
We were
but
like, hello, my name is Jenna.
There you go.
I'm gonna heal you real right.
There you go. That's not
When I
bad.
get that feeling, I need sexual healing.
Then she breaks out the illusion.
Magical
Let's go for
that
that magic
There you go.
healing.
Can I get a water?
Yes.
But where are you
$53.
going?
Yeah, she's like, I
Aw.
got up here
She
for
looks so
you,
dejected.
both of you guys.
But where'd you go? Are you coming back?
Will you bring me back pizza?
Do I need to check on you? Did you bring me food?
It's not food. It's just a water.
What is that? Can I eat it?
Don't do-
Is that for me?
No, it's not for you.
Okay, what is it? I can't eat that.
I know you're looking at the pizza.
Oh.
I see you looking at my pizza.
Yeah.
I see.
Like, pizza,
You're not
please.
sweet talking me.
She's trying.
Before I go to bed, I want to write down today's information in one of the books that I got.
Are you literally gonna write it down, or?
Yeah, I should.
Oh, very fun.
But yeah, write down like the name of the town the older lady talked about, and the names of my maybe siblings.
Maybe siblings.
Yeah.
Oh, I also talked to her. I go to her when she's, not super busy, and say, hey, I want to learn how to read, because that's a good thing. Don't want to be beholden to anybody to explain to me what's going on in the world. So I got a book. Downtime. Maybe you could help me learn how to read.
That is a noble pursuit.
She had a barbarian that couldn't read. Too dumb to even ask to learn how to read.
Oh, I never did that. What was the point? I don't think I ever needed it. There was one point we were in a library, and I was just like, whatever, and went and found loot. And you know what? It was much better than reading.
Well, then there was the time you were like, I'm gonna go to the store, and you're like, can you read the signs? And you're like, no.
Yeah, there was that time. Do they have pictures on there?
Yeah, you have pictures, and I was like, yes, they have pictures on it.
Like ESO or Elder Scrolls in general. This is the bank.
I think that was in Vatngar. That was a dwarven city, I think.
Okay, so what were my siblings' names? Katana.
Mm.
And this isn't Mortal Kombat.
She totally did.
See? This is not Mortal Kombat.
It's Sandrick. It's Sandrick. Sandrick. No.
And Gidget. Is that what you said?
Midget, Gidget.
I like Gidget.
And what was the name of the town?
And then there's one
the
physically
name of the
spinning
town
around.
is Amaranthine, which is a long town name. If you want to spell it correctly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, kind of.
What, Amaranthine?
Yeah.
A-M-A-R-A-N.
It's at the top.
T-H-I-N-E.
Okay.
I don't think there's an H. It might be.
Yeah, I think there is an H.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
totally is. Or it's
Yep.
Amaranthine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I totally spelled that right.
Scene.
Silent.
Yes.
Does my leg smell good?
The ocean is named after it. Or vice versa. So yeah, you guys eat. You guys do nothing with because you don't have useless metals, and the dwarves just jumped ship with your pay.
Yep, didn't pay us.
No lyrium.
No food.
Fine, we got a Templar that I get to practice medical abilities on.
That's like the worst way to be a slave. You don't want to be somebody's cadaver. That's
Feed him.
awful.
It's true. As long as we feed him, he's not a slave.
It's true.
It's all about treating people how you would want to be treated, and adversely, you don't do things to people that you wouldn't want done to you. Like,
I would want somebody to fix my leg.
would you want somebody learning how to fix stuff on you?
We're all
How are they supposed
beginners.
to learn?
I don't know, say that.
I'll teach her how to read for a couple hours until it
Yeah.
starts getting really late, and then I'm going to go to bed for the night. I'm also going to
Gotta learn somewhere.
I also want to practice my lute.
I want to make plans though that I plan to go to dinner on the way of the caravan.
Does it make different pitches? It's,
Yeah, that has different chords and stuff.
Like legit, like some Dragon Age story, changes. He changes. Okay, that or some Santana, I'm not sure.
But yeah, afterwards, yeah, I'm just gonna go get a plate from the kitchen of stuff that won't go bad overnight, like bread and meat, and put the plate of it on the nightstand by the bed.
No, Hotel California, that's what's popping in my head.
yeah.
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 And then I'm going to bed for the night.
It's your dog.
Nope.
Simi, lay down. Because there's Dr. Pepper over there, and I don't want you hitting that.
Don't ruin our sponsors to me.
I know. Come on, Simi. What are you doing?
I'm the sponsor.
Be the sponsor.
Simi, you're tail whipping. Stop.
Causing a nice breeze for my leg.
I know, I got a nice
you
breeze
want
over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all over there.
Oh, wait.
Wait, where the chips are.
The
She's
dog's
like,
sleeping with the rogue tonight.
She's learning how to pickpocket.
she's learning how to
Can I see the
pick.
book, please?
No.
I think that'd be awesome to try to teach Granite how to pickpocket.
That'd be
Big-ass-
awesome.
Big ass dog comes up, rips out your coin purse,
What are you gonna say? Give that back.
eats it. You'll get it back in 3 to 5 days.
You seen that picture on the internet that talks about a D&D character, like an orc stealth? It's like one of those Tumblr things of somebody commenting about how there was an orc, a half orc rogue, and he didn't put any points in stealth, but he just put it all in intimidation. So when he went to stealth, he would just run up to the person and go, "You can't see me!" And they'd be like, "I can't see him, I can't see him." I feel like that's what we could do with Granite.
Your
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is 10 dragons.
That's awesome.
Yes, our Wi-Fi is 10 dragons.
10
Yes.
dragons. What's that from?
Our last campaign.
Oh, that's funny.
We made a mercenary
Group.
Yeah.
And one drunken night in the woods because they had a dragon in their party. It's like, we're gonna be 10 dragons.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
They were like,
We had like 2 dragons. No. Yes.
Not at that time.
Not at that time. That's right. That was
We
later.
only had the one silver dragon.
You know what our Wi-Fi at home is it's pretty fly for a Wi-Fi.
Yes.
I always wanted to do like the FBI surveillance van one.
We
Yeah.
had one outside the house.
We did, and it
Your
freaked my mom out.
That's funny.
I bet she did. But yes, you guys spend quality time together. You strum your lute. She's like, go to sleep. Fall asleep. You guys, yeah, sleep at the table.
drink till I pass out.
Go ahead, pay for a room. We can sleep at the table.
Like, it's just like, are you guys ever gonna get a room?
Nope, have to pay for that.
This is my room.
You guys can leave.
I'm eating.
I'm eating.
No, you're
Paying
not.
customer.
Sure I am.
Oh, you paid?
No.
You
And
pay.
I run out.
And then
I'm gonna grab the rest of my food and shove it in my mouth, chug my beer, and run out.
it's like, oh, no, you don't. Grabs you. It's like, you're coming to wash dishes.
I am not a slave. I won't run away.
You're not. You're paying for your bill. You're not a slave.
You're well fed.
Yeah, you're well fed.
The dwarf is paying for my food and bed. The one I've been in here with. You can go ask her.
I will. Heads upstairs.
Drag
Knocks
you.
on the
I want to
door.
leave.
Yeah.
No, I would think that she would drag you
No,
with
she
her.
already said it.
Yep. Knock, 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 knock.
Get up and answer the door.
I'm sorry to bother you, but the gentleman you guys are with, are you paying for their room and board?
The dwarven gentleman?
No. The tall gentleman.
Yes.
Okay. Have a good night.
Then I'm gonna close the door.
While she's gone, I run back in and grab more food.
And our beer.
Well, you go to run back in and you see this guy cleaning off the table.
Then I run back out and wait about the garbage.
Arne, what are you doing?
I don't know. Why am I outside? I don't know why we ran outside.
Yeah.
We were caught. She tried to make me a slave. That's why I ran outside.
That dirty wench.
You gonna make it?
Another one?
I don't know. It just tickles a lot.
Good job, Sumi. So, yeah.
What are you guys gonna do now that you're outside?
Well, he's by the trash.
I'm hiding behind like something.
There's a trash bar.
He's a trash panda. Which is much worse.
Way worse.
Way worse. Not a sponsor. Anyways.
Trash panda? Is that it?
Yes. Or Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yep.
Is he cool?
Oh yeah, man, it's cool.
He's cool.
That was our guild message for like 2 days. But yeah.
You guys sleep. You guys are out by the trash can. Trash. Waiting for trash.
Waiting for food, yeah.
And checking out what is already in the can.
Are there any like half empty barrels?
No, there's no half empty. They're all empty.
Completely empty?
You can scrape together a couple drops.
That's not fair.
Jeez. but there's plenty of food in the trash. It's like you see like stuff that you saw the dwarves eating earlier, and they didn't finish their food.
I did finish my food before I ran. Oh.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, no trash comes out because you guys finished your food, and you guys were the last patrons.
I finished mine. I don't know if he finished. Yeah, he did. He ran inside.
Yeah, he yeah.
No, well, it was being cleared off the table though.
Dun,
I don't know. He ate our food.
dun, dun. Well, he's not a slave.
Bastard.
So you guys haunt the trash all night. Sleeping by the trash because that's where the food is.
They are now raccoons.
Yeah.
Fighting off rats.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the serving lady comes out there and they just go.
We're keeping your yard safe.
You guys realize you gotta bed. The dwarven lady said she's paying for your room and board.
Really?
Yeah, really.
It's funny. She's wasting her money.
Yeah, not really. I mean, she's paying for your food, so if you want to come back in and eat more, whatever.
How many more days are we going to be here?
I don't know. We can leave it dead.
Oh, we just go to our room and poop on the bed.
She's not going to sleep in the bed with poop on it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like, we're intoxicated, so this is probably something that would happen.
You guys go back in and poop on a bed?
Mm-hmm.
All beds.
All
All
What?
beds.
Oh, only the one you have
Yeah.
access to.
Our room's dead.
Yeah.
And their room's bed.
We're probably in the bed.
Well,
Yeah,
that
you
sucks
guys-
For you guys.
You guys poop on the paladin. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the bed. You poop on the bed, you're pooping on the paladin.
Poop on Paladin.
Poop paladin.
Poop Paladin.
Poopy did.
You guys open this door, to which is your room. It's quiet. It's dark. You guys.
I love the ambience.
You guys walk in. Try to be silent, but you're kind of giggling at the thought that defecating on this bed is going to be the ultimate insult.
They're in the room that we rented for him, right?
No, not your rooms, but the one the paladin is using the bed in.
No, I said I was going to sleep in the room with him.
Yeah, she's in the room with the paladin.
Yeah.
You, okay, are on the floor.
Probably
Sleeping.
roll to see if you hear them.
Oh, double.
Oh, gee.
Was that cunning?
And I
No,
guess I'm
so-
sorry. What are you talking about?
Well, I have a point in that.
I don't know if I don't know if I was just being. I don't know where I am.
I have a 10 in perception.
So yeah, you do not hear. You hear like the soft snoring of a door, but that's okay. You don't know what's going on. You're just intent on pooping in the bed.
Sneakily hit this.
You guys feel for the bed in the darkness, and finally you feel the familiar wood framing of the bed. Giggling to yourselves, you drop your pants. Bend over the bed and let out a series of loud, thunderous farts. And the stream of crap comes out. The smell hits you almost immediately. It's very fragrant.
That's a good one.
From everything you guys have ate. Rolling in for perception since it's starting to smell.
Great.
I want to roll for size.
No, roll for size.
That's awful. That's a 9. Rolled worse.
You rolled worse.
It knocked her out.
She can't wake up now.
Cloud kill, motherfucker.
You guys have been eating for like 3 continuous days.
Laughing and giggling, you guys tumble out the door, forgetting to pull up your pants until you're in the hallway. Shut the door.
Kind of tired. I want to go to bed.
Where?
In the free room.
You mean the one you just pooped?
No, we had 2 rooms, didn't we?
Yeah, the other one she's sleeping in.
The dwarves that left. Just gonna go in there.
You try to
I
open.
thought that was the paladin's room.
I thought there were multiple rooms there. That was right in the middle.
Yeah, we pulled the paladin out of this room and put him in y'all's room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they were coming
So
out.
you try the door to the Cartador's room. It's locked.
The door's locked.
I punch it.
You punch the door.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And if it's a mic
You
check, it's an 18.
You punch the door and break the lock,
Mighty punch.
and it opens. The swings open with a loud bang against the.
I think
Well-
it's open.
Oh, who's there?
Are you a dwarf?
No.
Run away!
Who goes there?
Spirits! And I'm gonna run out.
You two.
Spirits, you've had too many.
Oh my gosh. Roll a perception.
Let's see. 10,
This guy's gonna be afraid of
11,
ghosts. the rest of his life.
13.
You hear a loud thunk and wake up. And then you hear spirits, ghosts, and then thump, 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 thump. Feet run away.
Devo stakes.
I just
Oh my gosh.
I just go back to sleep.
Okay. She
I don't
does not-
even want. I don't even want to know what's going on.
She already has an idea. Damn it, guys.
Yeah.
Sometime in the night, you start like smelling something like really bad, and you think it's a dream. You think you're in sewage, trudging through it, hating life, But the more you kind of like come to your senses, you realize,
Paladin shit himself.
no, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
I'm gonna get up, and I'm assuming there's either a lamp or like a lantern or a candle, something in there. And I'm gonna light it.
The method get no, I'm kidding.
That might be a bad idea.
I'm kidding.
That's awful. It's really awful.
You light it.
Roll for ventilation.
Go for ventilation. You light the candle and you kind of take a look around. There is large amounts of shit on the bed. You know that paladin could not have done it because he's still underneath the cover. And it's on top of the cover.
It was a bear.
Is it one big pile of poop?
No, it's 2 piles of poop.
It was the dwarves! They came back! They're stealing their prisoner.
You're not there, shush. You guys just ran away into the night.
Does
You
this
don't.
room have a window?
Yes.
You gonna throw the paladin out the window? That's fucked up.
Okay. So it poops on the covers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna take the covers and wad them up and throw them out the window.
Okay.
The paladin is cold.
Could have been the dog.
It was the dog. It was obviously the dog.
2 piles of poop. The dog is not gonna.
The dog ate something bad.
Two
Have you seen the size of that dog?
No.
Oh my gosh. I feel like this is a morning after conversation.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then you just kind of go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys run out of the, inn. Where you guys go, you don't care as long as, it's away.
You guys could sleep in front of the inn.
They're too intoxicated to know this.
I'm gonna find the horse trap. The horses eat some oats.
Um,
Some
Well, you would, but you smell like booze. So you go into this other building and you see like a lot of people drinking still.
well, hey there. That's even better.
You guys go and drink and eat some more. On someone else's tab. You're just like, oh, we're with that guy. Oh, we're with that guy.
This makes a lot of sense. I don't see why I just didn't do this before. Whoever pays for something. Useless metal.
Morning.
Hey,
What?
nothing.
What? What? What was that?
I'd wake up and go back to the other tavern.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you wake up at your tables and go back and Gurd goes back to the other place.
That's where we're going.
Okay, you do too. Okay. Ladies, you wake up. You had a very restful night's sleep. Yours was kind of meh, because you woke up to the smell of shit everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna check and see if the paladin's awake.
Yeah, Small Clothes is awake. And he's just kind of... Something smells bad.
Maybe you should take a bath before we leave.
Sounds like a good idea.
Just said he smells bad.
Yeah, I don't think the dwarves have been bathing him. He's been held prisoner for like at least a week or two.
The last time you bathed, maybe you're the one who stinks.
Could be. Could be.
Everyone's starting to get your voices in the group.
Yeah, he wanders off to go find a bath. You guys go to eat.
I'll grab a quick something on my way out and then go to the marketplace to see if I can buy him in like a traveling outfit.
A traveling outfit.
Yeah. So that he's not running around in his
And Small Clothes.
Naked.
Turn my chips down.
Naked. So you just want traveling clothes, no real armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though a light leather duster is only 15 silver pieces.
What's the?
Yeah, but she said no armor. She said he couldn't wear armor.
She said no heavy.
Heavy armor.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess I'll buy him some light leather armor and some traveling clothes.
Since paladins usually use the heavy armor, I guess.
Yeah. Which brings up a whole nother question that you guys didn't think of.
Why she was asking, or why she said he couldn't wear heavy armor?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought of it. I just wasn't there.
You weren't there, yeah.
You were standing in the doorway.
So let's see here. Now that I have his character sheet and I can use it,
Who said that he couldn't wear...
The healer did.
the healer did.
That he couldn't wear heavy armor.
Oh.
So why did we have a healer, another mage, on the run? Dun dun dun.
This really makes your die best so I can bounce around a lot. Just like really touch it. It's very easy. They like bounce off each other.
Wait. Before I leave the inn, I want to, like, I don't know, figure out where he's bathing and knock on the door and ask him what his weapon of choice is.
What is? I was gonna see if you were gonna ask what his dimensions were.
Ah, she was just gonna look.
She'd like knock, 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 coming in.
What's your weapon of choice?
Yeah.
What's your weapon of choice?
Can I roll for, like, seduction?
Oh my! Really?
Why are you
Yeah.
trying to seduce the paladin?
Your charisma's not that high.
Because-
He's not,
As a
you're not-
dwarf, how does that even work?
Same way it would with a tall person and a short
Leverage.
person.
How does that even work?
Leverage.
She
Leverage.
pulls her boot down to show enough ankle.
That's exactly right. Nah, I'm kidding. I just want to ask him what his weapon of choice is.
Spinner. Oh gosh. That sound was stressing me out.
It was so entertaining watching it spin though.
Do you ever like have ambient noise going on that you just don't realize how much it's stressing you out until it stops?
Every single time I'm in Walmart or Kroger and I catch the sound of one of the aisles beeping, I can hear every single aisle beeping. And then you notice you can hear it halfway through the store. Doesn't matter where you're at, just beep, 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 beep. It's infuriating.
There's never that many lanes open though. So it's
It
just
still
really like
beeps constantly.
beep.
Kroger's a lot worse about it.
Kroger's a lot worse.
Yeah.
I actually expect Walmart to help their customers.
No. What are you thinking?
Have you
Not a
seen it?
sponsor. Never a sponsor. Anyways,
Have you seen Arne at work? He's never helping anybody. He's always stopping and talking to people.
that is true. That is true. Today I saw him like I was going to get stuff and he was always in the back. I'm like, "Are you gonna work today?" And he's like, "No."
Well, I had told you how to get the pallet jack.
Which there was one over there.
That was Joe was using that.
had to take the poles out because I had to shoot that pallet up for Linda because Andy wanted it on this wall, and the pallet was like this long and it hit the wall and almost went through it. So I had to down and put it on the back wall. Then I had to wash my hands because I had paint all over them.
Same.
I worked in the paint department. I wore paint every day.
I was about to go to lunch, so I was like, it's almost time. I'm gonna go back there and wash my
The
hands.
tinner's the worst though.
Yeah.
Oh god, the tinner.
And then I needed a cart, and I took back stolen. What were you doing in the bag?
I was grabbing merchandise to put on the floor. Unlike you.
I took out poles and shot shit up for Mark.
I'm surprised you didn't shoot shit up for Kayla too.
Now Lisa made me put up the one pallet.
Shot shit down for the paladin.
So
I'm gonna rush through.
he
Okay.
just basically says whatever he is frugal.
Okay.
So he doesn't really say
You act like that word. What she knew what it meant.
frugal. Thanks to me. English. Do you speak it? Yeah. No. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's too funny.
So yeah, not a real answer, but
You want a pepper jack chip? Why don't you just bite it?
so you're gonna get him some light armor. I mean light leather.
Yeah, and some traveling clothes just so he's not naked under his armor, and I guess whatever is frugal, I guess,
The
like a
nibbles
long
are
sword or something.
horrible.
Light leather is. I'm not
Fucking
reading
bites
through
his
it.
nibbling.
What is defense?
So careful. I love it.
There's no
Ah,
crumbs
okay.
getting anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Just catching everything with the tongue.
Oh, it's so tentative.
And then, what kind of weapon are you gonna get him?
I was thinking like a long sword.
Let's see
A
here.
long sword.
Gosh,
That's all.
a long sword is 18 silver pieces.
Oh my god.
A bastard sword is 20, and a two-handed is 23.
Weapons are cheap.
I guess I'll get him like a buckler and a long sword.
It's all up.
Like the most delicate way to eat a chip I've ever seen.
She's a lady.
I can't even eat a chip that delicate.
Yeah.
I
I
tried.
know there's crumbs all over this freaking couch. Sorry, guys.
D6, attack, minimum strength 1.
Were you raised by wolves?
Yes.
It's cool with that. Attack roll.
That's why Sumi likes me so much.
Alright, so I bought him light leather, traveling clothes.
Which the traveling clothes is like 10 silver. That. And then shield. So shield bonus.
I'm also gonna get a bedroll and a backpack.
Okay.
You just cut arm holes and a head hole in the bedroll, and you'd always be ready for a head.
Oh my gosh.
And you're protected from the elements.
Yeah, and you look so crazy, nobody's gonna mess with you.
I wouldn't fuck with
What
that.
was your armor that you had before you got what you got now?
Light leather.
Oh, never mind. The size difference.
Yeah.
You could just give it to the guy.
Yeah, that's true, but it would be like female armor in every video game. Covering his man pecs and
Isn't
that's about it.
Isn't that what you want?
Yes!
Just covering his man pecs.
What's your weapon of choice?
She's,
gosh.
and then...
Oh, what was your seduction check?
Oh gosh, you didn't
I
actually
didn't
roll
roll
it.
it.
No.
Gosh.
We need some of the nice little, music. No, that's not sexy. No, that's not sexy. I don't know.
It's good in there.
Yeah.
It's
It's
sexier.
sexy.
Bray. Okay, that's the. I need to write that down. Is that his name? Bray.
Last name, yes. for
Oh, I
Bray.
didn't see the actual numbers though.
Hit.
Yeah, no, cool.
Oh, he
Great.
that's nice.
It's nice.
You should like me after fixing his leg.
Oh my god.
You should put
I thought about putting like a -5.
You really
Oh,
should.
he's thankful.
That's why it's a 0 right now. It's just a neutral.
Man, I must be one patient paladin.
It's funny because I just have Bray problem. You know what to do. Yep, I did know what to do.
Huh?
I knew what to do.
No, what does it say?
Tonight's session, #1 Bray problem. You know what to do. And it's like, yeah. So I got that taken care of, and if you guys go to dinner, then it was like all that. Awesome. What you haven't told the other peoples that you're going to dinner on because they probably don't care.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I broached them about what they wanted to do, and they went to eat. So they're just gonna kind of
Dinner
go wherever I
marches.
want to go.
That's where we wanted to go.
Dinner march.
3 dinner marches are even better.
It just kind of says clothes and fashion. It doesn't say
That
what it'd be
works.
for like a whole set though. It just says like everything separately. Like pants are 8 copper and a belt is 7
We'll add
copper.
it all up.
Just 1 silver. Done. Done.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Add it all up individually, and you find it
Okay.
out. Like
Because I wanted to just see how much this all was.
So how much does he owe you? Okay. So yeah, you guys are sitting there eating, and then all of a sudden, small clothes paladin comes in. He
Yeah.
kind of sits down, food's presented, and he just starts like eating.
Right. We don't have any unfed slaves in our group.
It's slaves.
In front of the slave. How dare you?
He's calling the slave.
I'm not there.
She's not
It's a
there.
joke.
She's not there. She's out buying clothes.
Just calling the slave.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to hurry through buying all that, because I wanted to get to the caravan.
Yep.
So back to the inn.
So you go back to the inn carrying all this crap.
Yeah.
You see them eating. The paladin has piled up like 3-4 plates of food. He's hungry. He's giving the yeah, you guys are run for your money on food.
As long as he doesn't eat it all.
No, he stays on his plate.
I don't have any problems.
I guess I'll go give the paladin all of the gear I bought.
So all of a sudden she just starts plopping like stuff in front of him, and
Big
he
old
just
pile.
kind of stops for a moment and kind of looks up and it's just like,
Excuse you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I would like to have a discussion with you after you've gotten dressed. But there's a caravan we must be off to see soon.
I shall make haste.
And I'm gonna look at those two. Like I just said to him, there's the caravan we must meet soon. So finish your stuff.
Just bring it with me.
That's fine.
Hey, you gonna pay for all that food those guys ate?
That poor man was beaten within an inch of his life, had his leg broken. He is a Templar. Saves your lives multiple times though. You're gonna tell him he was emaciated. He was starving.
Just
Okay. For the good of the chantry and Andraste.
And I say under my breath, you would have done well with this town.
Yeah. I'm not all bad. There's like 4 or 5 people help me all the time.
And I probably don't know what that means. Actually, I've seen, never mind, I've seen him talk to himself.
Dude, you just did a good thing.
I did.
You should be proud.
Templar better love me. Help him all time. Was appreciated.
I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and
Trick or
then,
something.
then go up to the room where the paladin is.
Mm-hmm. No. Head up to the room, knock upon it.
So we're going to dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we said?
Yes,
Okay.
dinner
I
room.
wanted to go buy denim.
In dinner room. And
Well, that's where it did.
one moment. The leather is a little tight around.
What's your weapon of choice?
Oh my gosh.
Is that horse?
Have that horsey horse. Horsey horse. Yes. He opens the door.
I would like to say that we're no longer working with the dwarves. They had plans to sell you into slavery in... Oh my gosh. Kirkwall. There we go. They had plans to sell you into slavery for Kirkwall, and I couldn't abide by that. So you have traveling stuff now, and if you would like to accompany us, we're going to dinner. If not, you are free to go wherever you please.
No, dinner room is a good choice.
Nobody puts Bray in corner.
Wait, you just randomly come up there and it's like, nobody puts Ray in the corner. Thank you.
And I take whatever's on his plate.
Oh, God.
Not all of it, just a bite. And walk away.
Well, he's not. He's
upstairs.
Yeah, he got dressed.
Go back downstairs and finish his food.
Sorry, I was just checking something.
Poisonous. Can't be too careful.
But again, I thank you for your generosity. It's rare to find that among strangers.
You hold yourself with honor. It is easily seen. And I appreciate what you have done for
Fought
them.
together. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
Oh, so she's like, we fought together.
We fought together. It's, can't. I don't know. When you've bled next to somebody, it's hard to see them just shipped off to, go bleed somewhere else.
What about the people you stabbed?
That started well, but it didn't finish.
What about the people you stabbed? You stab people, they bleed next to you.
But we're on the same side.
We weren't always on the
metaphor.
same side.
It's a metaphor.
This guy doesn't like me, I'm sure.
You'd have to ask him.
It'd be nice.
Somebody's like, just poke
It'd be
him head
nice
in the
to have
room.
you along.
Death to
Oh,
mages.
yes, Death to mages.
This guy's good.
I'm gonna go and make sure my dog's well fed and then head out. Then tell them we're gonna head out to where the caravan's meeting.
Alright. So you go to the Breeks caravan.
Briggs Harry Vans.
Yes. Breeks caravans. You see,
Isn't Harry Briggs like the funniest name you've ever heard? I mean, honestly, Harry Briggs.
I have no idea what.
It's just a funny sounding name. It's
I'm assuming there's like an inside joke thing.
Not really. It's just he was a character in a different campaign with a different DM, and I can't handle the name Harry Briggs. For some
yeah, for some reason he just kept laughing every
Very
single
amusing
time.
name.
It was like Harry Breeks, and it's just like he just started laughing.
He was our quest giver, so everything we did was for Harry Briggs. So he came up in conversation a lot.
Oh.
Yeah,
I talked a lot of shit to Harry Briggs.
yeah.
Which wasn't a smart idea.
I was a monk. It's like level 2.
The
I
next
could've
words,
taken
the
him.
next words that came out of his mouth were, "Go to this war zone and do this thing."
Harry Briggs.
The Breeks caravan. And you see there are a bunch of people gathered around us, so you're basically not going to be mercenaries, you're just going to be walking with this guy. Well, these guys. And there's 2 people who are over the caravan. You have Benson and Darcy.
Are they married?
No. They are not married. They're
Sinners.
What?
What were their names?
Benson and Darcy.
Okay. They said Vincent.
No. Darcy Briggs and Benson Gannon.
Benson Gannon.
Mm-hmm.
It's way better than Harry Briggs.
My gosh.
Okay. I guess I'll approach them and
What's the lay on your bed, dude?
ask if maybe, or ask if we could join them.
Aye, it's the caravan to Denerim. If you're going to Denerim, come with us.
We have a friend who is recently recovering from a leg wound, and I was wondering if he could catch a ride in one of
We
the
got
wagons.
7 wagons. Take your pick.
Thank you very much for your kindness.
Broke it right in 2.
How soon are you heading out?
Maybe another hour. How much do you think we should wait? There's a lot of people here already. Well, I guess we're going then.
I guess I'll wait for everybody to catch up.
Da-da-da-da.
You're a good puppy, Rod.
Look in her bed.
You're a good puppy, Rod.
That's spicy chip messed her up.
Yes. So yeah, you guys are on the road to Denerim. And this is where we will stop.
In Denerim?
Technically yes, because you guys are such a large caravan. It's a well-traveled road.
If it wasn't, it is now.
Yeah.
It's flat.
So technically, yes. We will begin next game in Denerim.
How strong?
Now Strum.
End of the scene. Alright.
No, we can't end on a minor.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't sound very good either. Alright, that's what. I need a good completion. I need to change the chords around. Get
Alright.
something.